as Prime Minister's meeting is concerned, because this was very different from last year's dressing room meeting, because that time also he didn't leave the team in the lurch. Of course, last year when we were all hoping for a big win, that didn't happen, but the Prime Minister himself made it sure. We also have Madhav joining us. The Prime Minister made it sure that he goes in, he has a word, he boosts their morale. And right even after this win, Madhav, the Prime Minister is exactly doing the same. He's celebrating with Team India.
Well, absolutely. And you can look at the relaxed body language in which the Prime Minister is interacting with all of those members of Team India. Remember, they've had a grueling 16-hour flight from Barbados. They weren't able to take off from there because of the hurricane and the extreme weather conditions, where the airport too had to be shut down there in Barbados. But what a moment indeed for Team India. It's a moment that's been in the making for over a decade. And after a decade, India winning at the highest level of an ICC championship, the World Cup, certainly is a moment that has made 1.5 billion Indians proud across the planet. And it is a moment for them to really bask in their glory, to bask in the sunshine, given the fact that they've really trained hard, they've worked extremely hard, and certainly, of course, showed the kind of grit, the kind of fight back. They have been accused of all sorts of things in the past, but this really is a moment where Team India has shown its place and how it really is the champion of the world when it comes to cricket. Pranesh, I don't think anyone can take away from this moment. The Prime Minister, the entire team, coach Rahul Dravid there, all smiles. And this moment, you can see Roger Binney there, Jay Shah, the officials of the BCCI, all of this really going to show that the hard work, the dedication, the commitment of our players, and of course their talent, all have come together to this moment where, of course, they're sitting with the Prime Minister soon after the touchdown here in India.
Absolutely. There's, Madhav, there's a sense of pride in everyone's body language. You can see even the Prime Minister. And the best part about what the Prime Minister does is whenever he meets our champions, whether it is cricketers or, people from other sports, he ensures that they are comfortable. Look at the body language of cricketers in that one shot where you have the Prime Minister in between, and Rohit Sharma to his right and Virat Kohli, Rahul Dravid to his left. They're all, cracking jokes. Perhaps I can't wait for the audio of this video to be released, and whenever it comes, I am sure it will go viral. One thing that I noticed is that he asked something to Rohit Sharma, and Rohit Sharma points a finger towards someone on the right hand side. Maybe it's a question that the Prime Minister has asked him about. Who do you think? This is what I was talking about. And Yuzvendra Chahal, one of the funniest in the teams, he tracks up. So it'll be interesting to see when the audio comes up. But look, the team entered the Prime Minister's residence, and this meeting, or whatever you want to call it, the breakfast meeting or Cup Pe Charcha, as we are calling it on Times Now with Prime Minister Modi, this went on for good 1 hour or perhaps 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. So a lot must have happened apart from just the casual conversation. I'm sure the Prime Minister, as he has done in the past with sports persons, asked them.
Even a team. Remember how after the last final where Indian team was not successful, the Prime Minister still went to the dressing room, still tried to cheer them up, and still told them that you are the best, that you represent us, and we are proud of you, because at that time as well it was, I think, 11 consecutive wins, and that too is not an easy task. The team had performed at that level as well, and at the highest levels of international cricket, there's so much of pressure, there's so much really that is there that they face, and facing those hurdles and coming out successful, that's really the big message coming out from here. The Prime Minister holding the cup there with Rohit as well as Rahul Dravid, and it's really a moment to cherish for all of these players, because remember, as long as their careers are there, or even after their careers, for all of these players, this is a moment that will be etched in their history. Not just winning the cup, but also the fact that they met with the Prime Minister, could present the cup, which was really the symbol of their hard work, making 1.5 billion Indians proud, and really showing what their talent, what their hard work, their dedication could achieve. But as you rightly put it, it's time now for enjoyment. It's time now for them to really reflect and, bask in the glow, bask in the sunshine for all that they have achieved, because while Rohit and Virat have now said goodbye to the T20 format, they will still continue to, give a lot of pleasure to the fans in terms of their cricketing skills on the field mind as far as other formats are concerned. And of course, as you rightly put it, a lot of curiosity as to what exactly this banter is all about that's going on between PM and the players.
And
What's your speculation, Pranesh?
I don't want to hazard a guess. You never know with Prime Minister. It reminds me of what he said about the Ek Tihai Prime Minister barbed by the opposition. He had even the opposition members, those who were left in splits. But let's talk about the visuals in detail. One thing that I picked up is, Madhav, even the choice of chairs. In a gathering like this, in the past we've seen that, whoever the dignitary is, in this case it is the Prime Minister, the chair for the Prime Minister is slightly different from the rest. What it does is that it just sends a message to the people around that, look, you're meeting someone who's, slightly, in that a protocol pedestal, whatever. But the Prime Minister ensured that he has the same chair, and which is why, the energy and the sense of ease translating in the room. Look at how comfortable all the cricketers are, even, some of the younger ones.
That's a very, very good observation, because as you rightly say, the pictures we normally see are that formal furniture of a cabinet meeting where there's a table, it's very structured. Here it's, this sort of wrought iron furniture. It's a little more casual, and also very importantly, they're sitting in a circle. It's not like the PM's on stage with the two leaders of the team and everyone sitting below as spectators. They're all equal because they're all perhaps members, and they are indeed members of the World Cup winning squad, and therefore in that sense a lot more informal, as you would rightly put it, and you have put it, and also at the same time giving all of them that due respect, giving all of them their say, whether it is all of the players, Pandya there, or Suryakumar Yadav, or Rohit, or Virat, perhaps all of them getting a chance at expressing what they felt, and perhaps the Prime Minister asking them about their memories as to the questions. A lot of speculation.
You asking me what went on. One thing I can perhaps say with some amount of confidence is that when Prime Minister must have spoken to Hardik, and that there is a clip that shows the conversation. He must have said a word or two in Gujarati for sure.
Hardik, Jadeja as well, and of course Jaisha as well. So of course the representation from Gujarat is also fairly strong in terms of numbers as far as this particular squad and members of BCCI are concerned. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly was shared. And
while we stay on these pictures, let's quickly bring in a set of reporters from Mumbai. That's where the action is going to shift in the next 2 hours. The Indian team all set to board a plane to Mumbai. They'll be headed straight to the NCPA. A bus is waiting for Team India. That's the bus on which the team will take the victory lap, as it is called. And Rakesh, our colleague, is joining us live. Arunil Sadadekar is live with us. In fact, Rakesh has also sent us a report of that bus which the team will take. But before we go to Rakesh and that report, let's quickly bring in Arunil, and let's keep him in a small window. Arunil, the action set to shift to Mumbai in about 2 hours.
Well, certainly, yes, Pranesh. In fact, the entire party, the celebrations moved to the city of Mumbai. And Mumbai is not new for such cricket victory celebrations. In fact, in 2007 as well, a similar kind of parade was held at the picturesque Marine Drive. It culminated at the Wankhede Stadium. Why Wankhede Stadium? Because here is the BCCI headquarters. All the trophies that the Indian cricket team has won till now, they have been kept here. And if we remember from the 2011 memorable victory as well, how Sachin Tendulkar was being lifted by the youngsters then, that also had Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli in fact had lifted Sachin Tendulkar during the 2011 victory lap. A similar kind of memorable moment can be expected in the evening today itself. What basically is the plan from the NCPA? For 2 hours, a victory parade will be held at the scenic Marine Drive, and from there a victory lap will be taken at the Wankhede Stadium also. In fact, the fans have started to assemble here outside the Wankhede Stadium. With me is one fan. He's been keeping the ticket from the disappointing loss from Ahmedabad, the disappointing loss 6 months ago against Australia. He says that I've been keeping it with me. The reason for that was I wanted Team India to win, and now he's going to tear it in front of us only. He basically said that that was a bitter moment for us, but now we have completed a momentous victory. Why this win is significant? In fact, since 2011 World Cup win, barring
Fans
the
are real.
2013
Talk to them. Let's get their
Champions
version.
Trophy,
What's the
India
excitement
really
like,
didn't
and what
have
are they
anything.
thinking of when they see the victorious Indian team this evening? Get a sense from them.
How special do you feel this victory is for us? You have been keeping this ticket with you for the last 6 months, you've been saying, and now we have completed a jubilant occasion for the Indian team. Kind of a very heartbreaking defeats in the last 7 to 8 years, but now there is finally a victory.
To be precise, we won the last ICC tournament in 2013, so it's a 11-year-long drought which has ended. And as I showed you, I have this ticket from the finals. I was at Ahmedabad Stadium, Narendra Modi Stadium, and it was heartbreaking. The entire atmosphere, the way India had played and coming so close to the trophy and then losing it, it was not something that anybody was expecting. It was really hard. In fact, it was impossible to move on from that. But what happened 4 days ago is something that has really, like, personally speaking, I have moved on from that loss.
One word on the Hardik Pandya catch as well. It reminds us of the 1983 famous catch of Kapil Dev also. How he had dismissed Viv Richards at that time, and Surya Kumar Yadav doing it now for the Indian team. A Sky's catch this time. It's stupendous catch.
Arun, let him tear that ticket, because that's how he'll also receive a closure. And of course, we'll move on and get you the pictures also coming in from Mumbai, the arrangements that have been made. Arun, quick update.
And it was a great victory for him.
Well, certainly, yes. We'll have the fan meet here. We want you to tear the ticket here. That's what you basically had said, that you would want.
I wouldn't want to tear this ticket. I would want to keep it to remind myself what India went through and the pain that we went through. We need to remember that as well, so that we can enjoy today's victory, today's celebrations. And this celebration is going to continue for years and years to come. Let's go, India! Let's go!
Basically, thousands of fans from Mumbai across
Absolutely,
India.
because the energy is infectious. And of course, this is the good energy and the good infection that we are talking about, that from Delhi now shifts to Mumbai. As Team India, the men in blue, are now on their way to Mumbai.